Hey, what is up guys? So I got a very awesome tag replay for you guys today. It's going to be between a Intermate or a Performer Pal and a Cloth deck, and it's going to be facing off against a Summoner or the Empowered Warrior deck, and it's also got Arcana Force as his partner, and I'm like, what? There's no way this could actually be a good duel, and there's honestly a potential game-breaking thing that can happen in the game. You can see it right here. It is technically a 50-50 chance, but I'll explain everything once it actually comes out. But man, the Cloths were very, very strong. Look at that deck. I mean, it just has so much free advantage in the game. It doesn't really get punished, unless, of course, you have Vandy's Emptiness, but, you know, he had a card that he could attack over. But for the most part, I think the Intermates, they're kind of like more of a Trilsy deck. It's not like these Summoners are like super meta too, but the Arcana Force, man, them with Pendulums, I think could potentially open up a lot of game-breaking things. Now, just as a heads up, he does make one slight mistake right here, which was he summoned his monster, then activated Raigeki. It would have been much better to go ahead and Raigeki and then summon his monster. That way the Performer Pal didn't get its effect. But right now he's going to go ahead and use the Wall of Chains effect to actually send this card to the graveyard, which is basically what opens up this lockdown, where your opponent can't even play. It's not even like a lock to the point where they can't do anything. They literally don't even get a turn. So, Arcana Force 21, the world. I thought you had a Tribute 3 for this, but apparently you can just go ahead and special summon it with like Valhalla or Call of the Haunted. Also, I was thinking more so Pendulum based. But anyways, when this card is summoned, you get to toss a coin. Heads during your end phase, you can send 2 monsters you control to the graveyard to skip your opponent's next turn completely. They don't get anything, but if it's tails during your opponent's draw phase, add the top card of their graveyard to their hand, which is actually, you know, not too good for, you, but it doesn't matter, because if you get heads, you basically win the duel, and I was thinking, well, this would be really good in Pendulums, because you could just summon it. You, obviously, if you completed your scale, you can summon whatever you want, and I was like, wow, that's potentially super game-breaking. So let's go ahead and just finish off the duel over here. But he goes ahead and gets heads, and then he's going to be able to just level eater over and over. And that's how he's abusing Arcana Force the world. But the thing is, you don't really even need to do that when you play a Pendulum deck. Like, you wouldn't have to, you know, try to get it into the graveyard. You would just summon it, and then you would obviously have your other monsters. And every turn, it goes back to your turn. Because level eater is a permanent effect. I mean, not that it really matters. But unless your opponent has, you know, just an absurd amount of life, then we don't have to worry about that necessarily. But, you know, during the end phase, tribute the level eaters, and then it's his turn again. The tag duel only goes to the player in the front's turn. The player in the back doesn't even get to play. Now they just quit right there, which is obvious because literally they can't even do anything. It skips their entire turn. It's not even like they lose their draw phase. It's just no, you can't even play. So guys, what do you think of, well, honestly, the only downside with this card, legitimately, is that you have to get heads. If you get tails, obviously, the lock doesn't work. There's cards like Second Coin Toss and all that stuff, but I'm trying to think of, I thought there was some cards that let you, like, change the effect, like if it's, I believe it's an Arcana Force card, that you can make it apply the opposite effect if you want to or something like that. So, or like Arcana Force is always roll heads. I'm pretty sure there's a card that does that. I forgot its name. I was going to look it up, but I don't remember its name. So if anyone can tell me, I definitely am interested in to see how consistent we can get a Pendulum-based deck that revolves around just getting out Arcana Force, and then maybe we'll play some other floater cards like a Treeborn Frog, some Battle Faders and stuff to stall. Because I think that there's a lot of potential with this, because if you have that Arcana Force card, I assume it's a spell card, so maybe Treeborn Frog won't be the best, but my assumption is that it just makes everything heads. Therefore, in a Pendulum-based deck, you will always have monsters to tribute, because you can just go Pendulum, summon everything, and it's during the end phase, so you can actually just attack with all those monsters. It's not like only this card can declare the attacker or something like that. So I think we have some potential for some really stupid, like, just instant wins with Arcana Force Pendulum-based. But if anyone knows what the heck that Arcana Force card works, so you always get heads, let me know in the comment section below, and we can maybe try some things out to make an Arcana Force deck, because this card's got a really nasty effect. I mean, you just send 2 monsters, and that's going to be very easy to do with Pendulums, and you, like I said, you can still attack with the monsters, and then you instantly win. That's such a scumbag thing to do, man. That is ridiculous. But anyways, like it said, if you know the name of those cards, let me know. If any of you know any combo cards that would work well with Arcana Force the world, let me know, and I'll definitely make a deck with this, because this is too cool with Pendulums not to actually try out. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes signing out.